told you I had a pimple. But anyway, what y'all doing? Y'all better hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And that's just on period. Hey y'all, so I'm back. It's Quay here, period. Don't want my hair, I'm gonna get that fixed. But anyway, I'm here to tell y'all the story time that y'all wanted me to do. So yeah, and I'm doing my makeup while I'm doing that. So if I'm not like directly looking at the camera, just know I'm gonna have my little makeup. Don't judge me, y'all. I had like a big makeup, a big mirror, and I don't even know where the fuck that shit is at. So yeah. So this story time is about when I was in Georgia and oh wait, hold on, I forgot. Don't forget to like, comment, share to another person, and let another person share it. And also subscribe. Like, you heard me? The subscribe button. Oh, okay. Anyway, so hold on before I get started. I'm trying to make sure I have everything set up. I'm just trying to. So this makeup, I'm about to do my eyebrows. This don't say where I got it from, but it's a new, I think I got it from a beauty supply store. So yeah, it's a brownish color, like not no black or whatnot, because they were saying black makes you So yeah, I had got okay, anyway, so I was in Georgia and this happened like last year during like the COVID shit going on and shit. So literally like last year, I think maybe in the fucking summertime. Well, not summer, like was it summer? I'm trying to think. It's been a minute. I think it was last year, probably in the spring or whatnot when I was working. Yeah, so when I was working or whatnot, I was, cause you know, even though the lockdown was going on, it was just a hot ass mess. So anyway, I was working or whatnot. It was some day I had got paid and shit, and y'all, like, people really be scamming, like, for no reason. It don't make no sense, but people really be doing that. Like, it's okay. So, I'm trying to get it together and talk at the same time while I'm doing my makeup. But yeah, one day I was working at, cause this is when I was working at like the beauty supply store or whatnot. So one day I was working, and let me tell y'all something. Like when it comes to them dating apps or any type of apps that's like, you know, in this world right now, like you gotta be careful, cause people do not be giving a fuck as far as like just in general. But anyway, yeah, so I talked with this boy, I guess before, and I had deleted the app or whatnot. So anyway, we were talking like someday when I was at work, and he had hit me up out of the blue. I think it was on Instagram, cause sometimes like when I be talking to people, I sometimes like shut them down and like just either block them or like, you know, not really like talk to them again. So I'm at work and shit, and it's so crazy, y'all. Like, it's kind of fucked up in what I'm about to say, but it's stupid of me for even doing something like that. So I was at work. It was on the Tuesday, I remember. Now it's starting to click in my head. It was on the Tuesday, and I had got paid on Tuesday, because sometimes we always get paid like every other Tuesday and shit. So it was on a Tuesday. I was at work. I don't know what was going on. I was trying to, it was a hot ass mess, because where I was staying at in Georgia, like the buses wasn't working due to COVID or whatnot. So it wasn't running. I had to like literally take a cab all the time, like from my house to work and shit, and then from work to my house, because the buses was like not running unless I was taking another bus to somewhere else. So what happened? So yeah, it was work day, and shit is crazy. Like, y'all don't ever get scammed by anybody, and also be careful when it comes to them dating apps, because dumb shits are not okay. Like, it's really bad. So anyway, I was at work and I was just frustrated because I needed to get a ride, but the cab driver that always Because I used to not always take cabs, but I also would take Lyfts to work, or like Lyfts from work to home and stuff. So I used to take a Lyft, but I didn't have no money at that time on my card to be taking a Lyft because I had cash or whatnot. So the dude was telling me like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to make it, you know, I'm just out here somewhere, whatever the case may be. When I say dude, I mean the cab driver, because I was calling him to see if he could come pick me up from work, because I was getting off at like 3 o'clock. So he was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make it or whatnot. So I said, okay, forget it. So I guess like this dude, he was like texting me, he's like, yo, what's up, Quay? And I'm like, who are you? And he was just like, you don't remember me? And I said, no. Like, that's why I'm asking you, like, who the fuck you are? See, that's why I get caught up with it. When I'm talking to somebody, like, I forget that I either met them on the app or whatever the case may be. I know it's a dumb thing to say, but it's the fucking truth. Like, so anyway, I was, what was I doing? I was at work talking to him. And he was just like, what you doing? All this extra bullshit. And I was just like, I'm at work and shit. And he's like, oh, what he said something about, because I was telling him, like, I needed a ride to, like, get home and shit. And he was just like, oh, like, we had met on that app and shit. And I was just like, oh, really? Like, what app was that? And he was telling me, like, I don't think he told me what app it was, but I was just like, really? Like, I didn't know I met you, to be honest. Well, one look bigger. I mean, okay, let's do it again. I got this. But anyway, they don't look that bad, but I mean, they do. I need to fix this one to look like that. But yeah, so we was talking. He's like, yo, like, I could come pick you up. So I was telling him, like when it comes to me and I'm working and shit, I like to get picked up on time. Like, I don't like to wait on nobody. Like, if I'm saying I'm getting off at 3, make sure you be there like 2:45 at least, like 2:40ish. So I did that, and what happened? So he was just like, you sure you want me to come pick you up? Like, I'll come, no such bullshit. But he was just like, you literally right there. Like, I'm not finna just come now and then be sitting there waiting and then you change your mind. So I was like, no, like, come and pick me up. So I was telling him that the fucked up thing about me was that I had told him, what did I tell him? It's gonna get better when I put some concealer on and make them look whatever. So the fucked up thing that I did was told him that what did I do? I told him that I had got paid. So that's what really caught on, and that's how I know that that person was a scam. But I'm gonna get to the scamming part. Like, don't worry about that. So I had my box, you know, because I was packing, coming back to New York or whatnot, all such bullshit. So I had some box, I had my Crocs on, whatever the case may be. Even though I had, like, usually when you work in that beauty supply store, you could wear, like, literally whatever you want. Like, we had, like, a black shirt, and we could have wore that with, like, any type of, you know, like, either black pants, jeans, whatever the case may be. So sometimes if I don't wear, like, my shirt that they gave us, I will wear, like, either a black shirt to, like, you know, represent whatever the case may be. But that shirt, it said, like, Beauty Master on it, so yeah. So anyway, he came to pick me up. I was getting off of work and shit, and he came, whatever the case may be. Y'all, I'm just looking at my eyes. I got some gorgeous ass fucking eyes. Like, oh my god, they're like brown. To catch somebody's soul in a minute. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was just a hot ass mess. Like, he came to pick me up, and what else happened? He had came. He was like, I said, where you at? Because I had called him, like, on Instagram or whatnot. He was like, I'm right here in the front. Or it's actually with a truck. So he had a truck. I didn't know that. So I was like, okay, whatever the case may be. So, he, like, it was just ridiculous. Like, I told him I had to go to the bank first, you know, before we go anywhere else. That was a stupid thing, too, that happened on my end, where I shouldn't have did that. Like, go to the bank first, because at first I was telling him, like, I was staying with a roommate, so I was telling him, like, where I'm staying at, like, we're not going to my house, like, what are you doing? So he drives me to after I go to the bank and shit, and I hop back in his car and shit, I was talking to one of my friends from New York and shit, and this was like somebody, but I ain't gonna talk about it. But yeah, like, so I was talking to the person and they was asking me like, well, where you going, who you with, all such bullshit. I said, I'm just chilling, about to head back home and shit because I just got off work. So anyway, the dude took me, like, we didn't go to my place, which we should have went to my place because I would have been like, well, I really wasn't trying to do nothing because you talking about you gonna come pick me up and chill or such bullshit. Like, chilling don't mean we need to do shit. So anyway, we went over to his place and he was just like on that weird shit. Like, when we got there, he was on that weird shit. So we got to his place and he was just like, oh, when we got there, it was close to where I stay at because it wasn't that far. So when we got to his place, this nigga was just acting like a weird ass motherfucker. Like, when I tell y'all weird, I mean weird. Just weird for no reason. So we go to his place and, you know, we get there or whatnot. We sitting underneath like them trees that be in Georgia and shit or whatnot, which is kind of weird to me. Like, we was at his place, but we wasn't in front of his fucking like house. We was in like one of them parking things where it was a parking, not parking spot, but it was like one of them sidewalks where cars was coming in, but it was like a tight little area. So we was chilling in his car or whatnot, and shit's crazy. We was in his car chilling, talking. He had, I guess, some music going on or whatnot, but I guess he didn't want to fucking like use his, whatever the case may be. I guess he didn't want to use like all of his, you know, when you have a car, you don't want to use up too much of your like gas or whatever the case may be. So he had we was chilling, talking or whatever the case may be. We had ended up doing something or whatnot. I'm not gonna tell y'all what, but anyway, yeah. So we was doing shit, and then after that we was just chilling, talking, and then he was like, okay, like, he was like, come, like, you know, around or whatnot, where he was staying at, because he was sitting in the car and he had his door open. So stupid ass, like, I was a dumb ass like last year. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but I was a dumbass. And it's not even okay to say that I'm a dumbass because I know I'm not, but I made some dumb ass choices. Like, it just didn't make no fucking sense. Like, so I got out. Mind you, I had my bag in his car. That was the stupid ass shit that I ever did, because usually when I'm going somewhere, I always make sure that I have my bag with me and like literally on me all the time. So I get out the car and I get out the car and this person he was just doing the most for no reason. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? So I get out the car and, mind you, my bag was fucking, where was my bag? It was somewhere. It was sitting, I used this to like just spray it so my concealer can come on and do its work. So I was using I had left my bag in his car and whatnot. So he told me to get out, and my stupid ass got out because he wanted to, like, you know, he wanted me to hug him, all such bullshit. So that's what I had did. I had hugged him, all such bullshit. So then, here's the crazy part. I get out the car, I go around where he was, because he had his door open and was just chilling, whatever the case may be. So he was like, oh, so when I got out the car, my stupid ass left my bag on the seat, on the passenger seat where I was sitting at. So I get out the car or whatnot, you know, like a dumbass or whatnot. And I go over next to him. I was just like, you know, not laying on him, but just like, you know, slouching on him while he's sitting in the car and shit. So he what did he do? He's asking me to go check his, it was ridiculous. He asked me to go and check his fucking, like, to see if something was wrong with the back of his car, which it was nothing wrong with the back of his car. Like, it was literally nothing wrong with the back of his car. So he literally just fucking, oh my god, it was a hot ass mess. Like, that's how I know that I just, at that moment, was a dumbass move for me to even But the only reason why I say I was dumb was because why would I leave the car, go around where he at, and leave my bag on the passenger seat? So anyway, he goes to where I was. He tells me to go check, I guess, his fucking, to see if like it was something wrong with his car or whatnot, like in the back. So that's where the shit had happened. And yes, people, when y'all go to these scamming apps and shit, I mean, not scamming apps, when y'all be dealing with dudes or men's, whatever the case may be, as far as like with that online shit, like, like, no, they some scamming ass people too. So yeah, I walked to the back. He's like, go check that for me. I was at the door. So I'm looking, I said, ain't nothing wrong with it. So he like tried to pause off to see, so I could be able to see, like, you know, what he's talking about and shit. So what else happened? So whilst he's doing that, he has the door open at first when he did it, like so I could see like what was going on. So he does that, and what else he do? So while he's doing that, he well, they look good. Okay, period. While he's doing that, he like keeps driving off like a little bit while I'm still outside, because my stupid ass should have just went around the fucking like went around in the car, went around towards like the passenger seat side to get my bag and shit, and to go back in the car, because I would have got in the car like, are you gonna take me home or what? So like, niggas get on my nerve. Like, why do you have to scam so much? Like, if you wanted some money, like, you should have just said that. Even though I don't really know him, like, I can't claim to be trying to, like, you know, give you some money or whatnot. Like, no, that's not okay. But whilst he's doing that and shit, he like drives off and shit. So I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck, this nigga just drew off with my stuff, y'all. Like, it was very sad and stupid of what I did. So while he was doing that and shit, it was just ridiculous. Like, I didn't know what to say, but I was pissed off. Like, he literally drove off, y'all. When I say drove off, I mean literally drove off with all my stuff. Like, my bag was in his car, I had my box in there, and I think I had left my Crocs in his fucking, because I think I had on my sneakers. I didn't put my Crocs on. So my Crocs was in there too. Because I had bought some Crocs when I came to New York to visit or whatnot last year in sometime. So yeah, he drove off with my stuff, and I said, yo, I tried to run behind him to see if he could, you know, stop or whatnot. No, the dude just kept running. He kept driving off. So I got to the corner, and he like completely just drove the fuck off and mad fucking fast or whatnot. I was pissed the fuck off. Like, why would I let myself do that to me? Like, and this is what I get trying to be all fast and shit. So he drives off, and you know, luckily I still have my phone in my pocket, because that's another thing that I don't play by no shit. Like, I always make sure I keep my phone, but why the fuck I didn't keep my wallet? Yeah, I was dumbass. So he drives off with my stuff, and it was just crazy. Like, I will never like want to wish nobody bad when it comes to shit like that, because the shit is sad. Like, motherfuckers really be scamming when it comes to them dating apps, all the extra bullshit. So he drives off. I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck? So I kept blowing up his phone because I had Instagram. I kept calling him. I kept texting him, like, why would you drive all of my stuff? All this extra bullshit. So he, after I did that, he blocked me after doing that. So I said, are you fucking serious? So mind you, all the cards that was in my wallet, I had to fucking like cancel them cards or whatnot. I had to like let them know like somebody stole my shit. Like, can y'all, you know, cancel the cards, all such bullshit. So I had to do all that once I got back home. But anyway, so I'm over here like struggling, because mind you, like, I don't know where I'm at. Even though it wasn't far from where I stay at, but it was quite a little bit far, to be honest. It wasn't that far, but it was far. So I called my, luckily I had called the fucking cab driver to ask him if he could come pick me up. I said, hey, like, I'm here stuck. I don't know exactly where, but it's saying that I'm here. He was like, okay, I think I know where you at. I'm gonna come and get you now. So I, like, y'all don't understand. I really fucking I'm thankful for that cab driver, because if it wasn't for him, like, I would be stuck there and with no hat on. And then, mind you, I was also staying like with a roommate, so that's another problem. That, like, girl, I'm over here trying to get help, and you over here talking about you still at work and you don't know if you could leave to come and pick me up, all such bullshit. So mind you, anyway, the cab driver came and got me. Like, it was like, because it was literally like maybe 4 something, 4:30 in the afternoon when this happened or whatnot. So, oh, they look good though. Okay, period. So, the cab driver, by the time he came, it was like 5 something. And, what else did he do? He did something. Oh, my Lord. He had, I'm trying to think what he did. I'm not doing too much makeup. I'm just doing this for this story. But he had came to pick me up. It was literally like 5:30. And by the time I got back to whatever, like, she was there, and I told her, like, then that's another thing. My keys had got stolen because they were also in my bag too. So I was tight about that because I had to wait for my roommate to come home to let me in the shit so I could pay the guy, because I was telling him, like, somebody just stole my stuff. Like, I'm gonna have to give you the money once I get to the place. So when I got to the place, he's like, okay, that's understandable, all sexual bullshit. So I said, okay, cool. So he was just like, what was you even doing over here anyway? I said, it's a long story. I don't even want to talk about it. Like, I'm just trying to, you know, I was just thankful that he was able to come and pick me up. So, then, what happened at that moment? My roommate was doing so much. Like, she kept asking me, like, oh, where the fuck did you meet her? I don't want to talk about it, but anyway, yeah. So she was, like, asking me all these other questions. So I was able to make it back to, like, where I came from and shit, if it wasn't for this cab driver to come and get me. So I was able to make it there, and I got back. I was telling him that I couldn't, because I had like extra money where I was staying at. So I told the guy that I have to wait until my roommate comes home for me to give you the money. So he was like, oh my God, okay. He was like, well, I'm gonna go and pick up this other person, and when you get to, you know, when your roommate is there or whatever the case may be, like, let me know so I come pick up the money. So I was telling my roommate, because I had to wait for her to come or whatnot to, like, open the door and shit. So what happened after that? So I had called, like, the police, but I feel like I shouldn't have did that because it wasn't worth it. Like, I wasn't gonna be on top of it, because at the end of the day, like, I didn't take no pictures of no license plate. So that's another thing that happened. Like, why? Like, I should have took a picture of it, but I didn't. It's okay. It ain't that serious. But yeah, I'm just blending this in. It's really not, like, really nothing, whatever the case may be. But yeah, so it was just a hot ass mess, y'all. Like, I will never wish nobody bad or wish nobody when it comes to shit like this, because y'all, it's crazy, like, seriously. So I got in the house. I had to cancel, like, mad cards, and that's another thing. My charger had got stolen, because a lot of shit was in my bag that got stolen. So that was another thing. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, so that had got stolen, and oh shit, this shit all in my eye. That had got stolen or whatnot, and I'm just trying to blend this in so it won't look like, bitch, you got on concealer? What? No, I don't have on concealer. So I go in the house and shit, and I realize, like, yo, like, I need to chill and stop trying to meet up with these boys and shit. So yeah, all my stuff came. By the time she got to the house, I was able to call the cab driver, because it was time for him to, like, stop working anyway. So he had ended up stopped doing that, and yeah, that was about it. So I had called him back or whatnot, and it was just crazy. Like, I called him back. I told him that I have the money and I'm in the household. So he comes back or whatnot, and he comes back to, like, get the money from me or whatnot. So I was just like, yeah, I'm back, you know, whatever the case may be. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. I have to go get something real quick. So yeah, I fucking lost it. Like, it was crazy. So all my stuff, I had to cancel out all my cards and all such bullshit. Then I had to fucking wait to get me some more keys or whatnot because it was just crazy. Like, what the fuck was wrong with me? Like, seriously, what was wrong with me? I feel like that's a bad thing. Like, what was really wrong with me? Y'all, like, when it comes to my skin, I don't even need that much makeup on. Like, I usually just do eyebrows, eyeshadow if I feel like it, and just do lashes. That's about it. But and I usually do powder and shit, but I don't really have to do that. But yeah, like, it was crazy. So I'm telling y'all, like, when it comes to that type of situation, you just gotta be careful who you talk to when it comes to these dating apps, because motherfuckers really do not be giving a fuck. And when I say that, they just don't be giving a fuck. I would do this, but I don't feel like doing that, so fuck it. I'm not gonna do that. So, yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. I was trying. But yeah, like, it was crazy. Like, I really had a crazy ass 20 year, especially during this fucking this COVID shit going on. So it's just like, ugh. Like, I don't know if I was like fucked up in the head or what, but it was crazy. But anyway, yeah, I was able to get that, and then I had to like get some keys. And it's so crazy. I had got paid that day and all my money was fucking gone. And I'm so glad, to be honest, that I had extra money in the house. But still, y'all, like, y'all know the feeling of getting paid and all your shit is completely gone. Like, soon as you fucking cash it. Like, that's exactly how I felt when I was fucking, you know. It was just crazy. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why would I do this to myself? But I learned my lesson not to do no bullshit like that again, because it's not worth it, to be honest. I forgot. I do lip liner, but when I did makeup the other day, I only used this, and that was about it. I don't be wanting to use that. I have like an extraness that I have in my, like an extra lip thing or whatnot, but I use this, and that's all I need, to be honest. So yeah, y'all, always be careful who you talk to, because a lot of people be scamming on and off these apps when it comes to shit like this. Like, it's ridiculous. It's sad, but it's the fucking truth. So yeah, I learned my lesson after that, and it was just like, yo, like, I have to realize, like, stop trying to meet all these dudes, because, like, you don't know who would, you know, do some slime shit. I'm trying to make sure my lip is right. I actually did a good job. Like, sometimes you don't always need to put on a lot of makeup. Like, when it comes to me, I use foundation if I need to, but half of the time it's like, I really don't need to be using foundation like that. Right. I think this is cute. Yeah, I don't need that much. Like I said, when I'm starting to get into like lining up the pencils or whatnot and lip liner, I'm starting to get into that. There was another fucking lipstick that I had, but I don't, like I said, I'm doing this story time for y'all, so I was just trying to do a little bit of makeup or whatnot in between. So yeah, the last thing is about to be bomb ass lashes, period. I usually get my lashes from this girl named Paradise. She's on my Instagram. Y'all should go check her out. So, but these lashes I got from the beauty supply store, because I was like, I need some lashes, like, because I only had like one pair, and those pairs was from her. But these lashes right here, they from the beauty supply store. You could get them from the beauty supply store, but go check my sis out. She got some bomb ass shit. Not only just lashes, she has other shit. But anyway, yeah. So yep, y'all, like, that's what happened to me in 2020. It's crazy. Like, what the fuck? I learned my lesson though. That's a good thing when you learn your lesson about a lot of shit that happens to you. Like you'll learn a lot about yourself. Like seriously, and the people that you deal with and shit. Cause that right there was a crazy ass shit that happened to me. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, huh? How is that? How is that possible? How is that possible? Y'all know that TikTok shit? How is that possible? I'll be on TikTok a lot. Like, that's crazy. Crazy. But yeah, y'all, I might take this scarf off and try to let y'all see whatever. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not even gonna take it off, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm about to put on my lashes. I'm just rambling right now, to be honest. But yeah, y'all, always be careful who you deal with because you just don't know what the fuck they come with. People do not fucking know that until you experience it. And now I'm starting to realize, like, first of all, I don't need to be talking to nobody off no dating app. Like, what the fuck? Always remember to love yourself. And always make sure that people do not scam you. Because what? Like, nowadays with this coronavirus and a lot of people getting this and that, like, you don't know what people doing. But I learned my lesson, y'all, so that's a good thing. I know it's like mad quiet right now because I'm not even talking. But yes, y'all should let me know what other videos y'all want. Like, comment, you know, share it. Let me know. And for those who have my Instagram, it's YoungQuay101. Go hit me up and let me know what y'all want to see. Because I could give y'all whatever y'all want. And that's just on period. Y'all just got to let me know. What's up? I'm not playing that much. I'm about to take this right the fuck over. But yeah, I use this little mirror because I had a other. This one is better than the other mirrors that I got because they're a little bit smaller. But this one is kind of like bigger or whatnot as far as my end. I had a big ass mirror because like some of these stuff like I got from, well, the mirror that I'm talking about I got from when I went to cosmetology school. So yeah, I got that, and I've been using this since I couldn't find it. And I think my mirror is in my other like school bag or whatnot. Why does this shit always do that? Like, what the fuck? Y'all can tell I love some big eyelashes. Like, oh my god. But I think it's a new trend because I never used to like these big ass eyelashes until I started being in hair school or such a bullshit. Like, these shits are dope as fuck. Like, don't play with me. And they from the beauty supply store. Like, come on, sis. Y'all know how people be getting their fucking eyeshadows done? I mean, like, eyeshadow or whatnot. Not eyeshadow, but you know, y'all know how when people get their lashes done and shit? People actually use this type of shit. They just use like the fucking glue that makes it last long or whatnot. But these, like, I'm not too much a fan of like wearing lashes in the middle of the night. Unless my eyelashes are being done or whatnot. I'm ready to pull up on you. Yeah, don't ask me why I just sang that. I don't even like that song. I heard Cardi B be singing that. I just hear that all over TikTok. I'm ready to pull up on you. I think that shit was just in my mind just now. That's why I wanted to sing it. But yeah, y'all, let me know what y'all want to see. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. And that's just on, period. Well, I was about to blow this just now. Like, wow. That's deep just now. That's another thing. I'm also trying to get into, like, using certain glue on my eye. Like, when it comes to my, like, eyelashes, like, I've been using hair glue, even though sometimes I just trying to put too much on there or whatnot, because last time shit got caught up in my eye and I ain't like that. But there's like this other fucking, what is it called? It's some other glue that you can use without like irritating your real eyes. But they be lasting long, I guess, for the meantime. I don't even want to itch this off. Like, what are you doing? What if I fucking get in the shower with my makeup on? I'm ready to pull up on you. Period. First of all, I look good as fuck. Like, don't play with your sis. Come book with me. Nah, I'm not a makeup artist, but I don't know if I want to get into that, to be honest. Like, like, I know I do my own makeup, but it's just like, do I really want to do mine? Do people? Like, I don't know. But yeah, this is the ending of this video, y'all. Y'all know what's up. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure y'all also share it to a friend who gonna want to share it to another friend. Y'all know what I mean? Like, that's just on, period. Like, bye, y'all.